Hey guys, back with another video. This is Spiritual Experiences Part 2. This time it's not going to be really about the astral realms. This is going to be about something that happened to me when I was younger. It's kind of like a ghost story, but I still wanted to put it under, spiritual experience because it is a spiritual experience. But I don't know if it's just me too also, but the sky looks so fake. It looks like somebody put like a CGI scene behind me. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't look real. And these clouds are a lot lower than they usually are. So are the airplanes, because everything used to be like, I swear everything used to be higher. I know that's not just me tripping. But yes, let's get into it. Also, I'm a little high, so I'll try to stay on point. But I think this happened to me when I was 10 years old. And yeah, so let's get into it. But I remember when I woke up in the middle of the night, I was sleeping and then I woke up in the middle of the night because I got thirsty. So I went to the bathroom, and yes, I drank the bathroom faucet water. I was too short to reach the other ones in the house, so yeah. I took a sip of some water, and I'm kind of like, rubbing my eyes, getting to sleep out my eyes. And then when I go back, there's like, we have this long ass hallway, and it's so long that when it's dark and the lights are off, everything that, hold on, it's a fucking jet, not even an airplane. But anyway, the hallway was so long and dark that the hallway was so long that when the lights were off and it was dark, it just looked like an eternal tunnel just like stretching down. It was kind of scary. And I just remember just right when I was gonna go back to my room from getting out of the bathroom, something just feels off. Like the vibe around me, it just starts to just feel prickly. Like I just start to feel all of a sudden like alert. So like I pause in the middle of the hallway, like, and then something tells me to look to. So I'm facing this way. Yeah, something tells me to look to my right, actually to my left. So I would go like that, and like at the end of the hall, I see this white silhouette of this little girl in like a frilly dress, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm just like, my brain is just like, I'm just shooketh, okay? I'm shooketh, that's all I can say. And the little girl, she starts to laugh. And you know how like there's that typical like echo laugh in those scary movies? She laughs like that. And I'm still looking at the end of the hallway, but it's like I get put in third person. Like I'm like I step out of my body for a second and I'm watching myself experience this while also watching her. It's weird. But as she's like running towards me, she starts to skip around me, and even though my eyes aren't directly on her and it's still at the end of the hallway, I can still see her as if I'm still in my own body watching her. So it was just weird. I got like, I don't know how to explain that. It was just weird. But and she starts to just skip around me, and then all of a sudden, like while I'm staring at the end of the hall, I see like this dark mass start to just gather, and it's just really dark, but it makes me scared. I could feel my heart just start to pick up, and I'm just like, okay. So I'm still watching it, and the little girl, she stops laughing, and she stops skipping around me. She stops at my side, and she stops at my side, and then she steps behind my leg and kind of hangs onto me, is like, hiding behind my leg. And I'm like, okay. So I like turn my body towards her, like I step in front of her like that, and I'm only 10 years old when this is happening. So I'm just like, okay, I don't know why you scared, but we're gonna do this together. But and the figure finally manifests itself, and it's this man with an axe in his hand. He's like a typical farmer dude, looking white dude, and he has like suspenders on with the long brown pants, and he has an axe. And I'm just like, and I look at the little girl, and she's like she's visibly scared, like she doesn't want to go with that guy. So I'm just like in my head, like, okay, he must have did something to her, like this must be his daughter or something. So he ends up still waiting at the end of the hall for her, and he's just like, he doesn't make no move towards me or anything. Nobody's moving, and I'm just, and I'm just waiting for something to happen. And the little girl, she just like walks off from behind my leg, and she kind of just goes like that and looks back at me, and then just keeps walking down the hallway towards the towards the man, the farmer dude looking dude. And they both stand at the end of the hall facing towards me, looking at me, and I'm just looking at them like, and then they just disappeared. And it was just really such a wild experience, or excuse me, experience to have at the age of 10. And it didn't help that I had a fire happen in my room, so a lot of stuff like that would happen. Like, I would just see and peep a lot of like restless spirits, and I would even hear them too. I was more clairaudient at the time when I was younger as well. And I would hear spirits, a lot of spirits call my name randomly, or just say help us, and I'm just like, who? Like, you know, I was so confused as a child, because I'm just like, how do I help you if I can't even see you? Like, or if I do see you, like, it's on some weird shit and y'all not trying to actually have me help you. And it's just like, you know, I couldn't really trust what I was experiencing at the time, because it wasn't clear to me what I was experiencing. I'm just like, okay, we have these gifts, and what am I supposed to do with them? Like, I'm only 10, 11, 12 years old experiencing all this, and it's just like, how am I supposed to help you? Like, I'm not no PI. Sorry. But, you know, now that I've gotten older, I've started to understand these gifts more, and I've had more experience now, and I've been learning to hone these skills and trust these skills. But yeah, that's all for you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.